Greetings, welcome back to Black Bear News, where we are discussing climate change, abrupt climate change, and things adjacent. Thank you so much for your words of encouragement. I realize I went from 2 videos ago saying I was optimistic to my last video saying how unoptimistic and uninspired possibly I felt, or, maybe even a little depressed. How I felt about doing this channel every day. It is what it is. We go through our ups and downs, and I was just having one yesterday, so there you go. But I appreciate the words of encouragement. I appreciate the well wishes, as always. I appreciate your presence on this channel, as always. It is what it is. So let's talk about a few things. This is going to be a very short video. Wanted to read a couple of comments. One from Marty McCorkle. Actually, he had a really good one the other day, and I lost it. I tried to send it to myself, and then I didn't. And then I lost what video it was on. Anyways, I'm going to read this comment from Marty McCorkle. Take frequent breaks from our impending demise. Don't worry, it will be there when you look for it again. We are all unfuns here, not just you. And being an unfun is better than plugging back into the matrix with all the uninformed and not ready Freddies. You can't go back, Captain Kevin. Keep going forward. Your report on the greatest story in 8,000 years about civilization, its terminal status. You help people stretch their noggins so they can wrap their mind around what is happening. You are much needed. Be like the tide, go away and return newly. I may or may not go away. I'm still here, but thank you for that, Marty. So I want to cover the story that actually is a couple days old, but still something to discuss. South Korea wildfires, deadly blaze, declared a national emergency. And this is from the BBC News. South Korea has declared a national emergency in response to one of the largest wildfires on record. At least one person has died and more than 4,000 people have been evacuated. Thousands of soldiers have been helping firefighters from across South Korea extinguish the flames in the country's northeastern mountainous region close to the border with North Korea. Although the main fire has been brought under control, others are still burning, officials say. It is believed the fire, which broke out late on Thursday, originated from a spark at a transformer near Gosong in Gangwon province near northeast of Seoul. Fanned by strong winds, it quickly spread through the mountain region, which hosted the Winter Olympics last year, into the cities of Sokcho and Gangneung. Officials say more than 800 fire engines were brought in from across South Korea to help tackle the fire. The blaze has destroyed several hundred buildings in the province. President Moon Jae-in held an emergency meeting and called for officials to deploy all available resources. Some 16,500 soldiers, 32 military helicopters, and 26 military fire trucks have been deployed, the Ministry of Defense said. Fortunately, the main fire has been brought under control, and it's been at least 50% contained. So South Korea, maybe I'm uninformed on this, but I've never heard of South Korea being a hot spot for wildfires. I'm going to assume this is, obviously climate change induced, since South Korea is having wildfires in April, early April at that. I'm guessing it's not wildfire season in South Korea right now. So, but it is now, right? Wildfire season isn't just for summer anymore or autumn. Now it's all year round with climate change. New and improved climate change. Get yours today at your local Walmart, Target, Costco, Vaughn's, Albertsons, Ralph's, or Kroger. Climate change. It'll do you something good. Yeah. And moving on to this last article I'm going to cover for this video to keep this short. Suspected poacher killed by elephant, remains eaten by lions in South Africa. It sounds like something I've read before, something we've heard before. I always really, really enjoy these stories because poachers should be eaten by elephants or eaten by lions and killed by elephants. That's what should happen to poachers. Or, you know, just shot on sight if you are entering a place where you're not supposed to be and you're up to no good. It's funny because this article makes it seem like the family, the family, we want our, relative back. I don't care. I don't care about if you have a family or if you have children or if you're poor or if you really need this money or you really, you don't have any other ways and means to feed yourself. If you're a poacher and you get shot or you get eaten, tough fucking luck. That's what you get. That's what every poacher should get. No trial, on site, death. And I don't care if you are offended by that on any level. A suspected poacher was killed by an elephant and his remains were then eaten by a pride of lions in the South African National Park, officials said on Friday. This is from yesterday. The man's family sought the help of authorities last week after the man's accomplices informed them of his death, South African National Parks said in a statement. The man whose identity has not been released by authorities had allegedly been poaching rhinos in Kruger National Park, one of Africa's largest game reserves, on Tuesday when he was killed by an elephant, his accomplices said. And I would actually include, along with the poachers, let me be equal opportunity about this. Big game hunters, that needs to stop completely. And big game hunters need to be shot on sight, period. End of story. The end. Shot on sight, eaten by lions, trampled by elephants, whatever it is. Big game hunters, die. So sorry if you're offended by that. South African National Park said rangers both on foot. Oh, let me go back. The man's family beseeched authorities to help recover his body, which had been left in the park. Oh dear. South African National Park said rangers both on foot and in helicopters scoured the park and managed to locate the man's remains on Thursday. Indications found at the scene suggested that a pride of lions had devoured the remains, leaving only a human skull and a pair of pants. The service said, adding the man's 4 accomplices had been arrested. They got off lucky. And they should not have been arrested. They should have befallen the same fate as their friend. Glenn Phillips, Kruger National Park's managing executive, said the man's death illustrated the many dangers of entering the park illegally. He expressed his condolences to the man's family, saying it was very sad to see the daughters of the deceased mourning the loss of their father and were still only being able to recover very little of his remains. So sad, too bad. And this is actually, this goes along with my idea that we should be setting aside places where people cannot go, all over the world, not just, in the middle of, Africa or South America or in the middle of America. Like, there should be many places where people can't go, and you can't go because you're going to be shot on sight if you trespass or electrified or whatever, whatever fate might befall you. Just don't go there on penalty of death, instant death. That should be the deal. No, like, oops, oh, I'm sorry, trespassed, oops. Just don't go there. I would really like to see that happen. I'd really like to see more people talk about this, but of course, humans just got to do whatever they got to do, whatever they want to do, because humans, dominion over the land, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry if all this is very harsh part of this video and a harsh end of this video. This is the end of the video, but I could care less. I could give a shit at some point. If we have any chance at all of saving ourselves, we actually need to start with saving wildlife and saving wild spaces and saving ecosystems and saving things that are not us. And we should be forming a perimeter around these last wild places, you know, circle the wagon style. And people should just be like, absolutely, you cannot come in here. No effing way. No scientists, no poachers, no wardens, nobody, no people, no nothing, no zero, no roads, no cars, no planes, no helicopters, nothing. Absolutely no human contact with this wilderness area. That's how that should go. That's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for your eyes, your ears, and your conscience. If you would like to support this channel, you can do so at the links below. Until next time, peace.